They'd heard there was a relief camp, but few came near the ocean. They were terrified of another killer wave. "Mong, you listening?" I stood over them. "Bin it, now!" It was too late. BB was fighting back. It was all his fault. It always was. He'd been having a go at Mong all day. But I had to admire the arsehole. Not many would last this long against the Man Mountain. "Mong, last chance, mate. I'm going to have to hurt you if you don't back off." BB was about to get seriously fucked up. He deserved what was coming, but this wasn't the day. I swung the spar down on Mong's back and kept it in place as he collapsed across BB, so he knew I was still there. BB heaved him aside, got the hint and rolled away. He crawled a metre or so, his face a mask of blood-coloured sand. "Fuck off, BB, and get cleaned up." I pushed hard between Mong's shoulder blades as he tried to get up. "Mate, stay down, or I've got to hurt you again. He's a fucking arsehole, but this isn't the time or the place. Sort all that shit out after the job, okay?" BB got to his feet and shuffled back to our tent. The throng of aid workers parted like the Red Sea to let him through. I sat on an oil drum bedded into the sand, still pressing on Mong's back. The beach was littered with all sorts of shit. The Straits were the world's favourite dumping ground for hazardous waste, and why not? The only people who'd ever known were a bunch of Indonesian fishermen. The dumpers just hadn't reckoned on a tsunami propelling their dirty laundry into full view of 100 tent loads of international observers. "And pull your cargoes up, for fuck's sake. Those jazz hands are giving me the hump." Chapter 2. They'd been in different squadrons, but I'd known Mong and BB since regiment days. Now the three of us were out and making a few bob on the circuit whenever and wherever we could. BB was short for body beautiful, mind full of shit. He hadn't come into the regiment the normal way, from one of the three services or the Oz or Kiwi military. He'd joined the TA off the street after watching too much SAS shit on telly. The problem was, he didn't get the culture. He didn't even speak squaddy. He was a mobile phone salesman who played soldiers every other weekend about 15 miles from where he lived. He was living the dream a bit too much instead of getting on with the job. He hadn't realised you had to serve your apprenticeship before going into the trade. BB hated his nickname. He wanted all his mates to call him Justin. The trouble was, he didn't have any mates. He was okay, I supposed, and a pretty good operator. He just didn't get it, whatever it was. He was a smooth-talking Geordie fucker who fancied himself. He did all the weight training, took all the supplements. His T-shirts were 2 sizes too small. He plastered his face with moisturiser and spent every spare minute building a tan for when he was back in the UK, cruising round town in his red Mazda 5. Worst of all, he fancied Mong's wife and didn't mind letting him know. BB had few scruples when it came to horizontal tabbing. He was plenty stupid enough to try it on with her. He'd tried it in the past, before Mong was on the scene. But Tracy soon cottoned on that he wouldn't be giving her what she needed. Of course, BB wasn't the only one who fancied her. We all did. She was a good-looking girl. She had the kind of smile that belonged on an infant school teacher. Everything about her was close to perfect. The way her dark hair brushed her shoulders, the way she dressed. We called her Racy Tracy, but it wasn't really true. For everyone apart from BB, she was off-limits. She was somebody else's wife, and that somebody was a mate. This new fight had been brewing since the moment we'd met up a week ago in the UK. BB hadn't seen Mong for a couple of years, but got stuck straight in with the same old banter. "Any time she needs a real man, just give her my number." And he hadn't stopped there.